kickoff. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Boilermakers will kick it away to start. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Memphis offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Boilermakers offense will go to work for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Runs through a tackle. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. On the option. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Now on the option. There he goes. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Illegal blocking on that. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Punt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, the ground game. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Rides to back and leaves it. Gets it past the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move to keep running. able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the fullback. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run it from the gun. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Maddox. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Rides the back on the option to give. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. He'll pull it on the read.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
And the ball's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Quarterback keeps it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. To the ground with the back. Spins away from the defender. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Boilermakers will come to the line to convert on fourth down. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a man miss. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Gives it to the back on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Keep it on the ground. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. A third down try for the offense. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Finds a man in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Memphis! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off. You're doing a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They are up by 7 over Michigan State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Here's the handoff. He's in open space downfield. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick.
Turning it on. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. His drive was clicking along, but now it's second and 14. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Boilermakers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give... There he goes! The 40! At the 30! And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
I mean, what a huge game for this offense. You're always trying to find ways to get your playmakers in space. And when you create a hole like that, Palmer, good Lord, anybody's going to be able to run through. Then he just keeps chewing up those yards, makes the big play.
He's a difference maker, David, and he gets better as the game goes on. So that's great news at this juncture to kind of rip off a big run like that. But this is a guy that builds momentum as he goes. I'd be force-feeding this guy more as the game goes on.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The option look. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give on the inside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll keep it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll go to the ground. Picked his way through the traffic for 6, but it'll be 4th down and 3 yards to go. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Pulls and fires complete. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. He breaks the tackle. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Off the play fake. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Right back to him on the ground. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Got a little space. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Got the 1st down and more. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. He'll do it himself. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Give to the fullback. Fights off the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Never a doubt. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They're going to ride this running back. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Right down the middle. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll try the run. Makes the tackle at the 32, but it was backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Memphis about to put it away to start the second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive at 2nd and 12. The give to the tailback.